So what is going on, friends? My name is Orb and welcome to a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. And this would have been a Modern Warfare 3 live com, but I'm a stupid head, and in DX Story I forgot to tick the record sound for my mic. So I had the blue snowball, everything set in, everything fully functioning, but I forgot to tick the little box that says record with this device, record sound. And I'm an idiot for that, and it was actually two good live comms. I was actually really satisfied with them, and it sucks. So I've been, just imagine this, I've been pretty much talking to myself for like 10 minutes, and I've been talking to myself without recording. I've actually done this in the past. I've actually recorded gameplay commentaries where I forgot to press record in Audacity, which I used to record my audio with, which absolutely blows. But nonetheless, I thought I would take this time to talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 3 and how much I actually miss some of the features of Modern Warfare 3. Now, I want to say something in the beginning, and that is that in this first game, I actually get kicked by the admin. So obviously, for you guys that may be confused now and you're like, hey, I didn't know you had dedicated servers for PC, which we don't. We have dedicated servers for the 4 Delta 1 mod for Modern Warfare 3, but in the regular Modern Warfare 3, we don't. But what we have is there's a program out there that you can download that is some sort of admin tool, which makes you admin, and when you're admin, you can kick people as you please. So you're gonna see this guy type in chat like "bye bye Swede" or something along the lines, and after that it's gonna start lagging, and eventually I'll be kicked. So if you're wondering about that, that is what's happening. So I have 2 games to make up for me being kicked in the first one. It sucks, but hey, what can I do? Nothing really. So what I want to talk about today, what I miss so much about Modern Warfare 3. I don't miss everything about it, definitely not death streaks. Thank God that Call of Duty Ghosts is not going to have death streaks. That is amazing. I love them for that. But what I love is Specialist. I love how fast-paced the game gets as soon as you get a couple of perks or Specialist. I feel like it's so much more enjoyable for me to play the game, to watch gameplays of it, in comparison to maybe Black Ops 2 or maybe some other Call of Duties. I feel like Modern Warfare 3 was really fast-paced in that way, that when you got Specialist, I wouldn't say you were a one-man army, even though that kind of is what it is, but I don't feel like Specialist was never OP, or it was ever OP. I feel like it just made the game more fun, and obviously a lot of you guys know my channel since Modern Warfare 3. You know that I got really high scoring gameplays. I streamed Modern Warfare 3 a lot. I had one of the most successful Modern Warfare 3 streams at the time, and a lot of people found me, and it kind of grew my channel on Modern Warfare 3 because it was an easy game for me to make entertaining to you guys. It was easy for me to make entertaining gameplays, entertaining commentaries, because the gameplay was so fast-paced. There was so much happening that you couldn't really look away. You didn't really want to look away. And that is something I really, really dug about it. Obviously, in the 2 games you're going to see now, you're not going to see too much bullshit. And what I mean by bullshit is you're not going to see too many death streaks. You're going to see a couple of martyrdoms here and there. But overall, you're not going to see any major bullshit. So obviously, I may be a bit biased. Obviously, not playing Modern Warfare 3 for a long time, you kind of forget about the bad stuff, and you come back and maybe you play a few games so you don't run into all that nasty stuff. And you're like, oh, I don't know why I ever left this game. This game is amazing. And I don't know, maybe I'm a bit stupid that way, but I feel like I know about the bad stuff at heart. I know that it is annoying, you know, certain parts of the game, and I'm not saying that Modern Warfare 3 is by far, you know, the most optimal FPS game out there. What I'm saying is it has good features. It has features that I dig, what I like. Obviously, the Moab, you're going to see a Moab here in the Resistance game, and I love the Moab. Obviously, they're bringing back the KEM strike, or not bringing back, but they're adding in the KEM strike and the Odin strike, and apparently those are different. I thought those were the same. Apparently, my friend Ali A knows the difference. I'm gonna have to ask him about that, or some other person. Maybe you can tell me in the comment section if you know the difference, if I haven't looked it up until this video goes live. But yeah, they're bringing in the Odin strike and the KEM strike, which is kind of, the KEM strike is kind of like a mini nuke, which you can use one time at a certain map or a certain game mode. I think. Don't quote me on this, but that is what I believe. And apparently the Odin strike, is that the nuke, or is that something I don't really know what it is, but I'm looking forward to seeing what that is all about, because I'm definitely missing the Moab. It's definitely something I really dug about Modern Warfare 3, and something you could go for. So obviously I was hosting a lot of, 50 Moab streams, 100 Moab stream, actually 101 Moab stream, and I was hosting all these crazy Moab streams, and I was getting all these Moab gameplays, which made the game kind of challenging. And after a while, sure, it got kind of annoying after playing it for over 1,000 hours, and then like, hey, let's get another Moab gameplay, and then you had to get like at least a triple Moab to even make the game interesting, or a double Moab with a super insane setup, like a pistol only, and you can only shoot them in the feet. That was like the criteria to make the gameplay interesting. So obviously there's a lot of things that kind of later on made it kind of meh. But at the time of just the growth of my channel and kind of just having fun with games, that was a big part of why Modern Warfare 3 was fun for me. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, but Orb, you hate all the death streaks, you hate a lot of things about Modern Warfare 3. Sure, I'm not gonna throw that under the table and say that I don't know what you're talking about. I love this game. There was a lot of things about the game that made me frustrated, but once again, the key elements that made it fun was Specialist, was the Moab, was the fact that it was fast-paced when you actually got a couple of perks. And even without the Specialist, I feel like it's quicker and more fast-paced than Black Ops 2. Now, you're free to disagree with me, but that is what I felt, and kind of what my stance is on it now. And I want to record more live stuff, and I feel like I say this about so many games. It's like I play it a couple of times, I have a good time, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm finally gonna start uploading more of this game, and I kind of never get around to it. So I'm just gonna say this, I want to, right at this second, I want to upload more for you guys. I want to hopefully stream. The problem with streaming Modern Warfare 3 is that a lot of people session join me. It's more so than in Black Ops 2 because it's easier. And I feel like a lot of people session join me, and I have to be honest with you guys, when I run into session joiners in any game, when I don't want them to, it's really, really discouraging, and it makes me really, really unmotivated to play. And it's really, obviously that is not a supporter in my eyes, because obviously I have supporters who love what I do, and they love me streaming certain games. And I feel like that kind of ruins the fun for everybody, because I'm not going to have fun streaming, and people want to see me have fun when I'm streaming. And if I'm like Mr. Sour Face over there and like I'm not really enjoying myself, I'm not going to play that certain game. So I hate when people session join, but in certain games, especially on PC, you can't really prevent it because the community is so much smaller than on console. So a regular day on console, you're going to have, 400,000 or maybe 500,000 players. On PC, on a good day, on a really good day, you're gonna have like 25K maybe. So the community is so much more smaller, so they can just see on my stream that, hey, he's searching for Kill Confirm, and they can join the Kill Confirm game, and hopefully, if they're from Europe, they're gonna have a pretty easy time to find me. Now, this commentary is not gonna be about session joining. That's not the point of it at all. I'm just saying, if you don't see me streaming it as much, that is why. I would love to do some live stuff with you guys. Hopefully, maybe like invite subscribers and maybe do some post commentaries or maybe post challenges. That could go for Black Ops 2 as well. I want to try and do some fun challenges. I feel like that is how we're gonna have fun with it together. I feel like posting high scoring gameplays is all fine and dandy, but I don't want it to go back to the days where I only went for high scoring gameplays, because that is mentally challenging to day in and day out only go for high scoring gameplays. That absolutely sucks. I mean, it's awesome when you get them, but the days where you don't get anything, you're like, I've just wasted a day of just doing like nothing. So it sucks, but it is the way it is. Bottom line, I'm having fun with Modern Warfare 3. Hopefully, after I get back from Gamescom, currently at Gamescom, by the way. Did I mention that in the beginning? Hopefully I did. But yes, I'm at Gamescom between the 21st and the 23rd. So while I'm gone, hopefully you guys, hopefully when I'm gone, you're going to enjoy the content that is coming up. And hopefully when I get back, I'll get around to recording some live stuff for you guys. So with that said, I'm going to leave you to the, I don't know how much of the gameplay is actually left, because I'm actually not watching the gameplay as I am recording this. But yeah, I'm going to leave you to whatever is left. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Do your thing. And I will see you when I get back from Gamescom. Later, guys. Bye.